I think it's going to be another year stuck in the mid for the Milwaukee Bucks. It's funny, as a Bulls fan, I hear them referred to as mid all the time. The Bulls are not mid, guys. The Bulls, for the last 3 years, they've been below 500. They've missed the playoffs. That's not mid. That's just plain bad. To me, what mid is a team that's going to be between 42 and 49 wins. They're going to make the playoffs, but they're not going to advance further than the first round. And you know they're not really championship contenders. That's mid to me, and that's what the Bucks have been for the last few years. So I think they're in store for another mid-year this year. I like some of the pickups that they made. I wasn't huge on the Miles Turner pickup. He's an aging center. He kind of got exposed in that final series. Granted, it is the OKC Thunder. They're going to expose a lot of guys, but still, that number that you're paying for him and the wave and stretch of Damian Lillard and how much that's going to handicap them going forward, wasn't a huge fan of it. And ultimately, I think Giannis's destiny is going to be as a 5. So I'm ready for him to get to that stage of his career, being more of like a small ball 5, being more of a bruiser, and just being surrounded by athleticism and shooting. And I think the Miles Turner pickup just kind of sets him back a little bit further. So I would rather see him as a 5 rather than playing with a guy, Miles Turner, who's a mild upgrade from Brook Lopez. He's an upgrade, but it's not as drastic as an upgrade as people are thinking. There are other moves I'm actually a big fan of, though. I really like Amir Coffey. I've had stock in him for a long time. Same with Cole Anthony. I've liked him since his UNC days. I've been waiting for those guys to get a chance to pop, and I think this is going to be their chance to pop. Cole Anthony is going to have the ball in his hands a lot. Last year in that Celtics series when he was with the Magic, it was him and Paulo that were the only guys who didn't look scared of the Celtics. So that's huge to me. I think he's going to have a very good year. Perhaps in the conversation for most improved player, but overall, this team does not have any championship aspirations. The good news is you still have Giannis. At worst, he is the 3rd best player in the NBA still, probably the best two-way player in the NBA still. So you're still going to be good. You're still going to win 45 to 50 games. But there's 4 teams in this conference I just flat out like better than the Bucks. You got the Cavs, you got the Knicks, you got the Pistons, and you got the Magic. So the Bucks, they're going to have their work cut out for them to compete with those top 4, but at worst, this is the 5th seed in the East, barring any injury. Giannis is getting older. He's kind of been an Iron Man. He's had a few ticky-tack injuries every once in a while, but he's never had anything big. But the older a player gets, you never know. The thing you can say about this Bucks team, though, more than any team in the league, if something happens to Giannis, they are screwed. They are more dependent on Giannis than any other team is dependent on any one player. So I think they're going to be the 5th seed this year. I think they're going to get between 45 and 50 wins, but I also think they're just going to be stuck in that mid-range. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about their chances this year. Do you think Giannis is still good enough to carry a team like this to a conference finals?